Hi there and welcome to the Bend Real Estate Minute. I am Tom Gardner, broker at BendHomeBuyersAgency.com, part of Bend Brokers Realty. So I want to talk to you a little bit today about my origin story in this business. And people always ask me, why are you a buyer's agent? Why aren't you a regular realtor? Wouldn't you make more money? And that might be true, but I wouldn't be as happy, and here's why. In the early part of the 2000s, I was selling furniture. Now, furniture is a business very much, again, like used car sales. Not a lot of truth telling going on there. A lot of trying to rook the buyer, okay? So, you know those sales, those 40% off sales, well, the other salesman and I were in there marking things up 60% that morning so we could mark them down 40%. And my bosses would try to push the junk on people, this high profit stuff, you know, and that really made me sick. I couldn't stand it, and so very quickly I figured out if I'm going to survive in this thing, I got to figure out a way to do this with integrity. So what I did was I figured out that the buyers came in with certain needs. So I would go to them and talk to them, figure out what their needs were, and then I would point them to what I would buy, regardless of profit margin, regardless of, you know, what my bosses were telling me to sell them. I would point them to the good stuff that had the best price for them, that wouldn't break down in 60 days. And so, doing that, I won the trust of my buyers very quickly. They would come back, they would tell their friends, and in the 2 years I did this, I worked at 2 different stores. I was the highest salesman at both places, and the second one hired me away from the first because I was, and gave me a better package and weekends off, which you don't get in that business. So, flash forward to real estate, same thing. We're supposed to tell a wonderful story about how great everything is, about how beautiful this home is, and wouldn't you love to live here, and all that stuff. Well, I quickly figured out that wasn't always true. And so I rapidly changed into a buyer's agent, where I could be an advocate for my buyers. I could tell them the truth. That's really important to me. I want to go home at the end of the day and feel good about what I did. I want people to come up to me later on and say, gosh, you know, what you did for us was fantastic. And that's what I get. And it makes me a very happy man. So my job is to protect my buyers, not to play the sales game. I'm not a salesperson. I work for you. My name is Tom Gardner. I'm the broker, BendHomeBuyersAgency.com, part of Bend Brokers Realty. And thanks again.